Hello everyone, my name is Tony Ramos and I am a route manager for waste management here based out of Temple. So today I brought a automated side load truck that we use to service our neighborhoods here and around the area. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to talk a little bit about the truck. If you guys would just follow me, I'm going to be pointing out a couple of the safety devices that we have and the things that we train our drivers to be looking out for when they're getting ready to go out on route. So follow me and we'll get started. So one of the first things that we like to talk about is tire safety. So our drivers understand that they have to have proper inflated tires, and they want to make sure, lug nuts are very important. You can't have any loose lug nuts. So once they come in the morning, that's one of the first things that we always want to make sure that we're checking is all your tires and that they're properly inflated. Okay, so follow me around. We'll walk around. As you can see, there's a lot of things that these trucks have as far as lights, mirrors. You see we got 3 mirrors that they need to be able to see up above the truck, down below, right next to the truck, and everywhere that they need to be looking for. So follow me around. We want to make sure that they're looking at all the lights. Again, mirrors on both sides. On this side over here, we have our DEF reservoir, diesel exhaust fluid right here. This is very important for this system that the trucks use to get rid of the exhaust and the particles that get trapped in the exhaust. So follow me around. We see right here, this is what we call a chute. Trash gets trapped right behind a blade that's inside the truck, and it gets trapped in here. So we want to make sure that we're opening these up at the end of the day, and our drivers know to make sure that they're cleaning these out daily. So we got a diesel tank, we've got our hydraulic fluid tank. All of these reservoirs that you guys see, we have to make sure that they're properly filled. Right above the reservoir, the hydraulic tank, we have our little ladder to get inside the hopper of the truck. If you guys are looking, you can see that we got this DOT tape. It's a reflective tape that's very important, and we want to make sure that it's in good shape, right? So that people that are driving up, especially in the night, this will shine up and it's real bright so everybody can see us. So again, we got our wheels. We got our spill kit. These are very important as well. These trucks have a lot of liquids, a lot of fluids, and if for any reason we have a fluid leak, a busted hose or anything like that, these guys know to pull these out, throw them out on the fluids, on the liquids that are coming out to try to contain the fluids. All right, coming back around the back, this is where we got our what we call our tailgate. So if you can think of a trash truck, all day long the trash truck is being filled with trash, and the trash is being compacted towards the back. So at the end of the day, this is probably the tightest spot of the truck, right inside the truck. So they know once they get to the landfill, this whole back part right here opens up into the air and the trash gets pushed out of the truck. So it's very important that these tailgates are locked. The locking mechanism is properly set and placed. There's nothing loose. There's no gaps. Nothing broken, especially down here, because there's a lot of pressure back in the back. We have our little toolbox where our drivers keep either triangles, different miscellaneous items that they need. Sometimes they'll keep some wheel chocks and stuff like that. But as you can see towards the back, as you see the DOT tape, all the lights, every light has to be working properly to make sure that everybody around us can see us coming. All right, follow me around this other side. So once again, you can see the side of the tailgate that has to open to release all the trash. And again, this other side will be the same, a lot of the same things that we've seen on the other side. As far as the tape, the wheels, the lights. So if you follow me over to two items right here. We got a shovel. At the end of the day, our drivers have to climb inside the truck and they got to shovel out whatever trash was trapped behind the blade that's in there. That the chutes that we talked about earlier, the items were a little bit too big for them to come in here, so they got to make sure that they're shoveling that trash out. So the tool that they use to clean these chutes out is right here. So everything is on the truck, you know, where the guys can just grab them quickly, do what they got to do, and proceed. This yellow thing that you guys see right here, it's got a bunch of hoses. Everything is hydraulic, oil powered. It's got a system that runs all this oil through all these mechanism parts that you see, and it makes everything work together. This arm right here is, I'm going to demonstrate here in a little bit. The arm is going to come down and you guys will see it. It looks really cool. It comes all the way out, it'll grab a cart, and then it'll dump it up in top into the hopper. So there's a lot of moving parts happening all at once. Again, going back to some safety, we have numerous times where, because there's trash, there's a lot of different chemicals that are being thrown in the trash. Sometimes we have fires. So it's very important that we have a properly installed and a fire extinguisher that's ready to be used at any time. All right, moving on. So we got our coolant reservoir, and we got our filter, our air filter for the engine. And if you see right here, we got a transmission dipstick and an engine oil dipstick. These all have to be properly checked before they go out on route. And I think that we've pretty much covered it all. So next, I will be demonstrating what it looks like to use everything that this truck has to service our customers. All right? Oh, before I forget, let's talk a little bit about what goes on inside the cab. So you guys see there's so many buttons. Once I turn this truck on, everything lights up. So it's very important to understand what you got here that you're going to be needing to work with. So every one of these buttons does something. So you can't just come in here and just touch, you know, any of these buttons, because you could possibly open the tailgate by mistake. You could pull the arm out by mistake, and if you're driving down the road, that's not what you want to do, because you could possibly hit something. So, you know, you got to take some time to understand and to learn every single button switch that you got inside the cab. This right here is what we call our joystick. As you can see, it's got a trigger, and it's got two buttons and a little roller on it, and everything on this joystick is what's going to be running the yellow arm that you see on the side of our trucks. All right, so let's get it going. How cool was that? Thank you guys. Y'all have a great day.